Alright, after some thinking, messing around with this project, and I've been messing. I bought this Wilkerson bridge for it, but it's not going to work. It's going to be a lot more work to change it over. This is the one I originally put on here, and the gap between here and here is a lot wider than here. Almost an inch. And so in order to use that other bridge, I'd have to fill this in, reroute this, relocate the bridge. I'm actually not. I can go right there where where I had the original bridge, right there, somewhere in there, something like that. But there's at least almost half-inch gap right here that would have to fill in, and I'd have to recarve my flames, and I don't know, just seems like a lot of hassle for what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse this bridge and put the other pickup in here, and then it's raining out today here, so I gotta wait. Hopefully maybe tomorrow I can go out to the shop and take this out to the shop and do some sanding on it that I want to do. Mainly I'm just going to sand the black, and we're going to give this a satin or velvet look, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Flat black look. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to leave it shiny. The flames will stay shiny. Black will be flat. And we're going to do the back and the sides and all that. I got to still remove my strap buttons off of here. So that's where we're at right now. We're just going to go ahead and remove this bridge off of here. Try not to bore you too much. I'm really peeved at Amazon right now. I ordered these parts, and somehow, some way, they sent me 2 bridges, which they charged me for. They sent me 2 sets of knobs. I don't know how that happened either. And pots that I got, I thought I was getting 2, they wound up sending me 3. And of course, you can't go back and view your cart before you order the stuff. Well, I don't know how that all got messed up, but it did. I'm a little upset with that. I wound up spending about $160 in parts, and part of that wasn't the part that I ordered. I'm too careful when I go to order this stuff to make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen. So I think it was a glitch on their end. That's what I think. But your word against theirs. How do you do it? What do you do? And I'm not going to box it all back up and ship it all back. I just ain't going to do it. I'll just keep the parts because I know eventually I'll use them. Someday. Hopefully. Before I die. Anyway. That was my first rant for the day. Alright, so we got that old pickup out of there. Now let's clean this bridge up a little bit. Oh. Well, I'm over the 300 mark now on my subscribers. Thank you for that, guys and girls, ladies, men, children. Must be somebody out there enjoying what I'm doing. You know, I watch quite a few videos throughout the day because I don't have nothing much to do. I have to almost convince myself to come in here and work on stuff. Not feeling good, you know. I just don't feel good. And it's old man-itis, I guess. So anyway, I'm just taking a steel wool and kind of clean it back up a little bit, and I'll take a rag and wipe that off a little. And like I said, I built this back in 2011. And it's gone through some things in its life already. And it's an oddity tee, I would call it. You know, it's like a little hot rod tee, I guess. I used to love my hot rods and 50s customs and stuff. That was a fun era. But now they're starting to crack down on all the old cars. A couple of states are banning them and making it so you can't even drive them on the weekend. I don't know. What's this country coming to? You can't even enjoy having an old car drive around. And I don't care what they say. It's not. People don't. There's not that many people driving them every day. Come on. I know I was one. I used to drive my cars. Just like guitars, they're made to play, you know. But whatever, they're excuses. These guys sit in their ivory towers making up rules and regulations they themselves can't even uphold. Well, anyway, there's that. All nice and clean. This is the pickup I bought for it. Oripure. Oripure, I guess. I don't know. So it's got a copper base on it. It's got a really nice copper base on there. It's got pushback wire on it. Nice long wire that they're not cheaping you out on the wire. That's nice to have. And it looks like a fairly good built uh, pickup. Amico 5 magnets are in it. So we're gonna attempt to put that in that bridge. And it comes with the new screws and springs, which was what we'll use on it. I can get my thumbs to work here and open it. Sometimes it's better just to cut it open. I hope these sound pretty good. I've never used this brand before. This brand of pickup. This should be pretty good. Like I said, it's got the copper plate on the back. It's got the Amico 5 pickup or magnets in it. And so, and I don't know what size wire and all that, what kind of wire they used to wrap it in. But it's got all the right makings. It's I forgot what it. I think it specs out around 8.5 or something like that, which is right where you want a Tele pickup to be for the bridge. And got Got it on Amazon, of course. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I've been working on guitars ever since I was in my teens, and just maybe a little over 20 years ago, I started making guitars, and so I've installed a whole mess of tuners and pickups and level frets and all that stuff for many years. And like I said, there's a lot of misinformation going on right now. But you'll learn. You start working on guitars, you're going to learn. You're either going to learn you like it or you don't like it. And hopefully you'll find out you like it. And since I can't work on old cars anymore, and like I said earlier, it looks like they're going to ban them all in all the states here for 2 months longer. A lot of people out there are going to be stuck with a whole bunch of money in cars that they can't get rid of. I was just talking to one of my friends who still collects old cars, and trouble is, most people that are interested in the old cars are people from my era, and we're passing away now, so there's going to be a whole mess of cars out there that nobody's interested in for too much longer. So anyway, there we have it. It's installed. Looks all nice and clean and ready to be reinstalled. So we'll be setting this aside and waiting for me to do the guitar body again, work on it. Like I said, I'm going to probably wait until I'll probably wait till tomorrow, and we'll be taking it outside and start sanding the body down. And what am I doing? I got an electric drill right here. It is. Knucklehead. That's a lot faster than twisting my wrist, huh? I'm taking the strap buttons off in case you can't see it on camera. Getting it ready for tomorrow. But there we go. Easy peasy. Sometimes you gotta wonder, huh? But anywho, we'll see what happens here for too much longer. I just might take steel wool to this and dull it down. Yeah, that might work. Heck with all that sanding. Yeah, see that? Can you see that on camera? Let's bring it down here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, see how that's dulling out? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use that steel wool on it. That way I don't have to worry about taping things off. I'm going to take my time here and just take that gloss right off of it. Make it look more like an old hot rod. Yeah, I like that. Now, if I wanted to make it glossy again, I could just take and buff it out. This is lacquer. Like this black lacquer with clear lacquer on over that. And I forget, it took many months for this stuff to cure out. It was like soft forever. You guys out there that use lacquer and all the other stuff out there, more power to you. It's not an overnight process, I'll say that for it. Remember, I hadn't let this set for months and months. Kept testing it and it was still soft. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, that's looking good. Well, heck, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera. Finish doing this. Again, all I'm doing is taking that glaze off of there. I think it's going to give it a new look, new fresh look. Like I said, I'll leave the flames the way they are. And yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that better than that shiny. What do y'all think? Can you see that? The difference in that? I'm trying here. Sometimes the camera doesn't want to cooperate. You see the contrast between the two here? And the little steel wool, a little pressure, and it comes right off. Now, overuse, when I used to play on stage all the time, this area in here would probably buff out with my arm and become shiny again. And you have two choices: you can leave it or take a little steel wool over it and redull it until you run out of paint. But as you can see, the paint is really, really thick on this. And so there's no worry. I am not gonna steel wool down to the bare wood, that's for sure. But anyway, you can see what I'm doing here now, and more of a contrast there going on. And once I get all this done, then we'll put it back together. And I'm really liking this a lot. It's really looking good. I like that. Alrighty. You all be at peace, and I'll talk to you later.